Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. I want to first apologize for not having a good mic last time. Unfortunately, my mic had some issues, so I had to get a new one. But we're back on track and we're ready to go, continue simulating into the off-season. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make the playoffs after acquiring. We finished 5th in our division, a couple points behind the Red Wings, after acquiring Ryan Getzlaf in the last episode at the trade deadline and making a few other trades. You guys see here Ryan Getzlaf 82 was pivoting our third line, I should say. We also traded for Esa Lindell. We traded for Shane Gossesbeer, but we just weren't able to come back into the playoffs. A big storyline though is Shea Weber's contract. He still has 3 more years after this one at 7.725, so I may have to trade him. Carey Price is still at an 86. He has a few more years as well, 4 years at 10.3, but he's definitely going to be our goalie next year. I can't say the same about Shea Weber, about him being on the team. He is 83, like I said, and he's rapidly declining, so it's definitely going to be a big off season for us in terms of perhaps maybe trading our older players and revamping. We may also trade some of the players we even acquired this year, such as Esa Lindell. Some players that just didn't give us what we needed in terms of growth and performances. So I did show you last time that we had made it, I'm pretty sure, into the playoffs with the Laval Rocket. So we may as well go ahead and go up to the end of the season here. We may have a little bit of a long episode here because we're going to follow the Laval Rockets playoff run as well as the draft and everything. So stay tuned here and lay back so you guys can see how we're going to do in the playoffs. So I'll show you quickly how our lines are looking. We did acquire Dylan Holloway at the trade deadline last year. Or not last year, but in this season. He is listed as a 4th line forward, so I'm expecting him to dominate in the AHL. We also have Jan Mysak. Obviously, he's only a 69, but he's a top 6 forward, so hopefully we can get some growth out of him. Other than that, I think we're good. So, and we also have Sioden, 78 overall D-man. Hopefully he can grow and turn into a stud for us. He's only 19. Caden Gooley is a 73, 21-year-old D-man. We're expecting some big things out of him as well. So, and in net, I should say, we have Spencer Knight, 82 overall. So he's definitely going to be the backup next year to Carey Price most likely. But we would like for him to get a Calder Cup pretty much. So we have a good team, like I said. One more thing I wanted to have a look at was to see which players we can potentially bring back here. So who is going to be a UFA? So Getzlaf we probably won't be bringing back. Jonathan Drouin, how much does he want? 7.125, so maybe not. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, see if we can give him a contract extension. He only wants 6.125 for 3 more years. If I give him 4 years, he'll want 6.9. So I think 3 years might be good. I think he wants an extension as well. So if we give him 5.9 for 3 years, 5.875 for 3 years, I think that could be a good contract. Alexander Romanov also wants a contract extension. He wants $2 million for 3 years. So I'm going to say no to that for now. I think Jesperi Kotkaniemi's us extending an offer to him right now is the best thing possible because he only wants around $6 million for 3 years. If we can try and be a little bit cheap and get him for a little bit less, that would be perfect. So it was indeed. Speaking of Jesperi Kotkaniemi, he says it was an easy decision to decide to renew my contract with you. It's important for me to get what I want as far as the contract duration, so it was an easy agree to this renewal. So perfect. So he did decide to come back with us. So we're just going to go round by round. I don't need to do a full in-game simulation for all these AHL playoffs games. We do win the first game. We lose the 2 after. and now it's a game 5. So I forgot that the AHL is a best out of 3, and we lose 2-1 in overtime. So unfortunately, we weren't able to go on a deep run here. We get ousted in the first round, which is terrible. Let's just have a quick look at the player stats. See who didn't do good. Rourke Chartier killed it. Sokolov did good as well. Mishak did well. Doesn't look like Dylan Holloway did much. Only 2 points in 5 games. And how did our goalie Spencer Knight do? 2 wins, 1 loss. 2.36 goals against average. 920 save percentage. He did have 2 overtime losses, which is very, very unfortunate. But it's not like he did terrible. He had a pretty decent individual stats. So let's simulate to the draft here, guys. And hopefully, like I said, my plan is to, let's just view the draft class actually. My plan is to potentially trade Shea Weber. Connor Bedard is here, medium elite player. Stéphane Bourret, I'm not sure if he's a creative player. Long. So after those guys they go down to, after the first 5 picks, we start getting 2 top 4, medium top 4. There's someone, Sylvain Langlois, at medium elite here at 9th overall. Let's see if we have anybody else uncovered. Maybe this Cesar Durocher at 20 can be someone we have a look at. Do we have anybody else that's uncovered for full medium elite potential? Not really. So we have Durocher and Langlois. Langlois is going to be a sniper, 9th overall. Might be a little bit out of our out of reach for us, and we have no gems and busts, unfortunately. But I don't even know if we have our first round pick right now. I think we might actually, but we'll have to take a look here and see if we even are drafting in the first round this year. So the playoff Stanley Cup champions, the Florida Panthers, and then the Calder Cup champions, the San Jose Barracuda. That's the new salary cap rules. And let's just have a quick look to see if the draft lottery order has come out. So yeah, we're going to be drafting 12th overall. So we may be able to actually get that 9th overall player if we trade our first round pick. New York went from 5th to 1st. Nashville went from 10th to 2nd. Vegas went from 7th to 3rd. That's pretty crazy, guys. But central scouting, so we'll just keep it going here. We'll probably stop it at the draft interviews. But we are drafting 12th overall, guys. So let's just have a quick look at the retired players before we move on. Joe Thornton has decided to finally call it a career. He was playing with the LA Kings this last season. Louis Eriksson, Valtteri Filppula, Andrew Ladd. So the only notable name is probably Joe Thornton on here. Those other guys are good players, but not legends or anything. And Chad Johnson and Kari Ramo are the other 2 players that are, other 2 goalies, sorry, that are retiring. So that's pretty much it. Artem Anisimov is now coach. Let's just have a quick look at the draft interviews now and see who we could potentially grab at 12th overall. So the 12th overall player that we can potentially grab is this Josiah Stillman, right-hand D-man. I do want to have a quick talk with Sylvain Langlois, like I told you guys. He is a potential player in our reach here, so I just want to have a quick look to see about his readiness, if he's ready to go here. There's still some work to do on my game. I'm a couple years away from competing in the NHL for an NHL job, so he's not quite ready, unfortunately. Let's just have a quick look at his playing style. So he's probably a 70, 72 maybe. Okay. New topic. We'll just ask him one more question. Personality. But yeah, he's not quite ready, so that's going to be the last question here. So goodbye with him. Okay, end of conversation. Yeah, so unfortunately this guy is not quite ready. NHL ETA is still 2 more years. I just want to... How many people am I allowed to talk to? So let me just also talk to this Lieutenant guy. And then I'll also talk to this Josiah Stillman or Rohan Nemish. Wow, there's a few guys that I do want to talk to. Let me definitely talk to this Lieutenant guy as well. If he is almost ready, he is a sniper as well, so he'd be a way better version of Langlois. So interview this player. Let's just check about his NHL ETA and see if he's going to be ready soon. So if he says he's 2 years away, I feel like I'm ready to make an impact in the NHL right now. So my shot is so he's basically the same player as Langlois. So I think it would be better to just try and go for him. He can be another goal scorer machine, as well as we have Cole Caulfield with us. That's already graduated into the NHL. We could also try and get this Thomas Lieutenant as well. He is listed 5th overall. If we're able to talk to a couple other guys, it would be perfect. So this Rohan Nemish, we can interview him as well and see if he is ready. We can have a better idea of his overall. So I feel like I'm right on the cusp of competing in the NHL, but maybe a year of development would help. So he's probably in the 70s. So he can be, his defensive ability can join the rush and be the first man back. So that's all I needed to know for this guy. We can keep him moving. We'll also check. We'll also check a couple more other guys. So this guy's pretty much ready. Maybe he needs a couple more. But he's actually top 6D, so never mind. We can also check this guy, right? This guy's supposed to be 12th. Oh, I can't even... Okay, I already did my 3 interviews. I forgot I only had 3, so... let me just edit my trade block really quickly here. Definitely not going to have any of those guys in here. So Shane Wright is definitely going to be coming up with us next year. Lambo's potentially as well. Gossesbeer is an 85 overall D-man, so he's killing it. Caulfield 87, Suzuki 86, Riley Smith 87. So big year out of Riley Smith. We can potentially trade him and get something for him. So we just get some growth. So I'm going to definitely add Esa Lindell here. I don't really like his contract too much. Who else can we add? Shea Weber. Maybe even Tyler Toffoli, potentially. So we're going to be doing a little bit of an overhaul here for some of these players. So, okay, I did my trade block. I edited it. So now, first thing I need to do is find a trade for Shea Weber. At least try to do something here. So let's see if he's going to be down to get traded. So let's see. Find trade for Shea. Okay, so 3rd and a 5th for Shea Weber to take on his contract. That's pretty good. We could get Andreas Johnson, but he's an UFA. 3rd and a 4th. 3rd and a 4th. 3rd and a 5th. I think I'm going to take the Vegas Golden Knights trade. They're giving us the 100th overall pick here of this draft, and then we're also getting a 3rd for next year, and we would be sending him to the Western Conference. So I think this would be good, guys. Unfortunately, Weber's making a little bit too much money for 83 overall D-man, and I think it's time to part ways. So let's accept that. Now we have about $10 million in cap space. Who else do we need? Okay, so Price is here, 86, unfortunately. Who else? Who else can we try and trade? So, Esa Lindell. What do these guys want? So we could potentially trade Esa Lindell for someone. He makes $5.8 million a year. I want to have a quick look and see who our D-men are right now. So Lambo's potentially. No, let me just actually check the overall. So Gossesbeer is 85 with Chernak. Now it could be Brook and Romanov. Let's see what they're willing to give us right now. So find trade. A couple thirds. And that's it. So I think I'm just going to hold on to Lester Lindell for now. See what is in free agency. So Connor Bedard is an 85 franchise. Holy smokes, he's going to be a stud of a player. Bure. Okay, Long. Where's the guy that I wanted to trade for? View draft class. I think he was going 9th overall, right? Oh no, he's going 5th, right? Yeah, he's going 5th. So I'm going to have to trade for the 5th overall. I'm going to have to for sure trade for the 5th overall here. They don't want to give up their 5th overall, but we're going to have to try and trade it. So 12th. And a 2nd for next year. Let me try a couple thirds instead. 3rd and a 4th. See if that would work. Trade rejected. So we would have to, maybe the 100th. Trade rejected. Damn it. Okay, we gotta kind of move quick here, guys. Couple thirds. I think I might have to trade my 2nd for next year and see if it doesn't work, then you know what I mean. I can try and get another pick back. Trade rejected. Okay, so who else would they want here? Skaters match in the block. Goldobin top 6. No. If we give them Ovechkin, then I'll have to give him a 3rd, I think. Yeah, a 3rd instead. 3rd next year. Oh, crap, alright. I think if I give him a 3rd, so a couple thirds. Trade accepted. Okay, perfect. So we do have the... Okay, oh my god. Hopefully they don't pick the... No, they got Luutinen. Oh my god, they got Luutinen, guys. That's the guy we needed, and they just got him. Wow, so we traded all that for Sylvester. We don't even know if he's ready to go, but he's going to be a medium elite. Oh my god. 6'5", though. 77 two-way D-man. Are you kidding me? Wow. Callahan. Wow. Okay. I am pissed off right now. We were 1 pick away from Luutinen. I want to see who the guy that we're supposed to get is, how good he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be any 71 sniper. Our guy is 77. I just want to see how good as far as trade value. 77. We can put him with Lambos. Is he more of a... Yeah, he's a two-way defender. Minor top 4D. Lambos is more of a... is he a top two-way? He's a two-way as well. Shit. Zetzinger, two-way as well. Gossesbeer has to be an offensive defenseman. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, we were so close to getting this sniper here. Luutinen, 1 round less than us. Not what I wanted to see, but you know what? Sometimes that happens, guys, and you can't get everyone you want. So we can always get Lou Belak here, offensive defenseman. Top 4. There's also this two-way defender. I kind of want to try and swing for the fences here and see who's available. So a medium elite, 52nd overall. Where are we picking right now? So we are... Sorry, yeah. No. Scout rank. No, is it CS ranking? Okay, so who do we have here? So we have this Laurent Dubois. He's most likely going to be a two-way D-man. So you might have to pick up another D-man here, or Belak. So this guy's ranked 34th. Belak is ranked 49th. So I'm going to try and go with this French guy, Laurent Dubois. Top 6. That was a terrible pick. I want to see how good Belak is going to be. Belak is for sure going to be a top 4. So pretty much swung and missed there. Chimera, 73. Charpentier. I got to get to Belak really quick here. Belak, offensive defenseman, 70 overall. Way better than the crap we got. Let me see. Who's the guy we got? 63. Wow. Okay, so not a good pick there at all. We're picking in the 4th round now again. Low top 6 forward. Centerman. Is there anybody else here? These guys are going in the 200s, so let me try this guy who's supposed to be a low top 6. I don't think he's going to be ready or anything, but 64. He can be a trade chip in the future here. So another pick. I think I'm going to go for the guy we saw here, Kuhlman. Let's give it a shot. How well did he do? He's playing in an A+ league, so Latipov as well. C- league, no. C- league, definitely not. C- league, no. A+, so Kabanov, Timothy Kabanov. When is he supposed to go? 135th. So let me just try and pick him. Okay, top 9, low 59. That's not good at all. So I've just been swinging and missing these picks here. It just hasn't been good, guys, at all. Let me try Kuhlman. Let me just give him a shot. Oleg Kuhlman, 7th D, medium. Wow. Let's just accept this one. We don't really care about the picks right this year. So we have another pick here. Medium top 6. Let's try him. Why not? Yeah, not quite what we wanted. But let's just keep it moving here. C-, not really. Let's try this defensive defenseman, guys. 1 bar medium elite. Harrison Sawyer. 7th D. No, not at all. Okay. Let me actually trade some of these picks that we have that are a little bit worthless here. I think we have a few picks that we kind of just don't really need here. So, hang on here. Let me just see. Is Palat? Oh, Palat only has 1 year. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to double check that. I didn't want Palat in our books here. So, okay. So, we just have 1 more pick, actually. So, we'll just try and get someone else here at 198 in the 7th round here. Low top 9 forward. No. Let's try this guy, Nikitin. Vyacheslav Nikitin. Bottom 6K. Same the entire draft. I'm over this. We didn't really do the best. Probably one of our worst drafts. We did pick up a 77er, I think, right? Or was he 72? I don't even know. But pretty close to ready, NHL ready. Player in the 1st round, of 5th overall though. So obviously I expect him to be pretty much ready. He's a 2-way forward though. So we'll see what he does and if he's ready in the near future. We have a few NHL coaches with an expiring contract, so let me just re-sign them. and I'll bring you guys back. So just give me a second here, guys. All right, guys. So I ended up having to sign a few scouts for the AHL and stuff like that. So I've done all that. Now we have some contracts or players we need to sign for contracts, I should say. So let me just have a quick look here and see who we need to sign right away. So who is ready out of our players? I think potentially we should sign Sylvester, but we'll see. So this top 4 fair, we're definitely going to have to give a contract. 68, he can play in the NHL in the near future here. Lambos as well, we're going to sign, obviously. He's going to be playing in the AHL for us. Gersh, we're going to have to let go, release him. Goldobin, he's a pretty good prospect here. When did we pick him up? Second round, 60th overall. So 76, that's pretty good. Chartier, we're going to have to let go unless he wants to just play AHL. Yeah, maybe we can have him. He was our top scorer in the AHL for us. Lehkonen, does he want a real contract? He wants a 1-year, 2-way, 80 overall. I think that's a decent player. Mount, we're going to have to release. Pillar, I think we should release 2166. He's not worth our time here. Cahoon. Okay, that's gonna. Where is? Okay, where the hell is our boy? He's a centerman, right? I think he's already been signed, actually. Yeah, Shane Wright's actually been signed already. Never mind. So, sorry. Let me just go back to the top here. The only player we should potentially sign is actually the 77 overall, Sylvester, Mitchell Sylvester. Everyone else can wait for a contract. Tulipov, should we sign him? Center, 64. Svechnikov, Drouin, Getzlaff, Pierce. Pierce, we could potentially sign bottom 6, but he's already 7. Oh, but he's 22. Never mind. Gonna release him. Evans, Svechnikov, Tulipov. Damn, this shit keeps going back. So hold on. This thing keeps sorting again. So Palat, most likely not gonna sign. How much does he want anyways? 1.8 for 2 years. No, thank you. Kuffner, does he want a 1-way? I'm gonna hold off on him for a bit. Cahoon didn't really give us what we needed, so I'm gonna have to say no. Drouin, I would definitely like to bring him back. Maybe at 6 million for an 86. I think that's decent. Dowd, no thank you. Evans, probably not. Svechnikov, yeah, 2-way for 1 year. That's a pretty good contract, I think. So Tulipov now 64, top 9 medium. I say we give him a contract. He can serve as a trade asset here in the future. So Romanov, he still wants about 2 million. So why don't I give him 1.5 for 2 years for Alex Romanov? Lehkonen, 1 year, 2-way potentially. He can play with us. Legarie, I'm going to have to say goodbye to him. Actually, let me just qualify him. Zabor, we're going to qualify as well. We'll qualify a few of these guys and then trade them if need be. Zenishin as well, we can qualify. Hirvonen, we can qualify. Hillis, top 9. Time is ticking on Hillis for sure. Anderson as well. So we can probably trade some of these guys for some picks. And then Fairbrother, actually 22.78. He's pretty much ready to go here. I think that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, so let me just advance a quick day here, see who signs with us. Roman Lang. Oh, these are some of the scouts, sorry. So although I'm interested in the principle to a contract extension, I'm going to reject this offer at this dollar value. I was clear on how long I was willing to stick with the team, but you've chosen to offer something different. Lehkonen has come back. Jonathan Drouin has decided not to come back for now. He is not happy with the amount of minutes. Fairbrother comes back. Lambos comes back. Lehkonen comes back. Goldobin, sure. Fair. Tulipov. Sylvester. So how many contracts? How many free contracts go? So we still have only 38. So let me see who didn't accept. So Romanov still hasn't accepted. We might have to just qualify him. Okay, so if we give him 1.7 for 3 years, I think that could be a steal. Only 200K more. Jonathan Drouin now, how much does he want? 6.2 for 4 years. Let's try that. We are saving some money now that we have Shea Weber's off the books. So another scout has decided to sign. Another scout as well. Perfect. So we'll keep moving the scouts here. Come on, I want to see if Jonathan Drouin's going to come back. Romanov has decided to reject, but Jonathan Drouin has accepted. So perfect. How much money do we have? We have 19 million still. So we can potentially sign a player here that we want. So 1.775 for 3 years. Is he going to say yes to this? It was an easy decision, so not too bad. So now we have 18 million actually for some reason. I guess we still have 18 million, so perfect. Do we? Let me just simulate one more day just to be sure. Yeah, 18 million still. Let's just have a quick look at our forward group now. For as far as overall. So we have Riley Smith, Caulfield, Drouin, that's our first line. Suzuki, Gallagher, Kotkaniemi will be the second line. Danault, Getzlaf is we're gonna release Getzlaf right now. Danault, sorry. Let me just redo this. So Caulfield, Smith, Drouin, Suzuki, Danault, Gallagher, Kotkaniemi, Toffoli, Wright. That's our third line. Fourth line is gonna be Lehkonen, Paling, Svechnikov potentially, or Holloway. So let me just try and sign Svechnikov for what? Let's give him a little bit more money. And yeah, and then on defense, so we have a decent team. We still have a lot of cash to dish out here. So on defense, we'll definitely need to dish out the cash, I think. So Goss's beer, 5.4. So you better not let me down here. Chernak, Lindell, Brook, Romanov, Zboril potentially, or Siodin, or Sylvester, or Gouli, or someone. So we're definitely going to need to sign a potentially a better top pairing D-man here if we have anyone in free agency. So, and then in net we have this guy will RFA 27. Let's just qualify him. And let's just sign these other two guys. We can trade them in the future here. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to sneeze really quickly. But we're going to sign these two players here. And then we'll probably trade them. They're not bad players anyways. So now let's just have a quick look and see who else is a free agent. So these guys are unsigned prospects. Cahoon, Palat, Kuffner, we're not going to bring back for now. Or should we try and give Kuffner a chance just as a player in the AHL? Yeah, why not? Let's give Kuffner one. Jake Evans. Oh, he wants 1 million. No. Sorry, Evans. So yeah, let's just simulate now. Kuffner has decided to accept Anderson as well. Svechnikov as well. Perfect. Zenishin as well. So some of these guys, I believe, are the RFA. So yeah, all these RFA guys have decided to sign. That's crazy. So I want to see how many contract spots we have. So only 5. So we're definitely gonna have to trade some of these guys here. We still have 18 million in cap space. So I think we should just simulate to free agency. Let me just double check though here, guys. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anyone. Cole Caulfield's going to need a contract next year, so any free agent we want to sign, we got to keep that in mind here. So no one as far as skaters, goalies as well. So yeah, we're pretty good here. So we're definitely going to be... Where is Spencer Knight, actually? Did I miss him? Sorry about that, guys. I just want to make sure. Oh, no, never mind. Spencer Knight is here. So he's an 85 overall. So pretty much just as good as Price. So we're definitely going to have to trade Caden Primo now. I do want to try and win a Stanley Cup with Carey Price. So let's just simulate to free agency. And then, actually, sorry, I gotta hire some coaches here, guys. So just give me a quick second here. All right, guys. So basically ended up having to sign a few coaches here. We didn't decide to renew our coach, so we're gonna try and change the direction of our team here. And what better way than to actually try and sign a player, or try and sign some new coaches. Sorry, so head coach and an AHL coach as well. So a few veterans here are available. Dylan Larkin, is he a RFA or a UFA? So Larkin is a UFA. We can try and sign him with our $18 million cap space. However, it would be a big price to pay, obviously. We also have Patty Kane here. We can try and sign for 1 year at $10 million. He is getting up there in age, so I don't know. We can also try and sign a cheaper version of Dylan Larkin and Bo Horvat. He wants about 2 million less than Horvat. We have Matthew Domba, who's ready to hit free agency here. Clefbaum, Shattenkirk, Zucker. Okay, let me actually just first try and come up with some trades here, guys, because as I said, we're going to have to trade some of these guys because we have a lot of contracts, 41 contracts, as you guys can see. So we're definitely gonna have to trade some of the goalies here. Yeah, so we're gonna have Price and Knight. Now Primo we don't need anymore. I can try and get him for a third. For a third and a fourth the following. Let's try that. Trade rejected. No, they don't want to. I'm just trying to see. Okay, so third for Primo. We had Primo for 4 more years at 9,750. I mean, we can try and just keep him, let him play in the AHL, and run with Price and Knight. Give Price and Knight, give Price and Knight the reins here for this year. Try and have them win the Stanley Cup this year, maybe next year, and see what happens, or just trade Primo right away. He is 23. He hasn't really been tearing it up too much here. But let me see. You know what? I'm gonna actually keep Primo. Try and win with Carey Price and Knight for the next couple years. If we're unable to, then I will trade Price and keep Spencer Knight and Primo. And Primo will have another 2 years at 9.75. So, you know what? Never mind here. Who can we trade though? I'm just analyzing what's going on here. So we can potentially cash in on Riley Smith. He did do really good with us, and he only makes 4.3. He's listed on as an 87. He had 56 points with us, so he's only 32. So I think he's gonna come back and play well. Chernak, Lindell. Does anybody would want Lindell? Not Buffalo. Maybe someone in the Western Conference here. So who do they have? We can probably trade him for. Who is this Sorella guy? Antti Sarella, 2019 4th rounder. Nemish, is this the guy that, yeah, I was one of the guys who was supposed to go. Baudouin, David. Okay, so not really anyone here. Columbus, who does Columbus have that we can try and I would like to try and trade for a forward, to be honest, and then try and sign some players in free agency there. Luke Hughes, 69 only though. Luton, and that's the guy we wanted. He would have been a stud of a player if we actually were able to sign him. No one really here too good. Maybe Edmonton. Does Edmonton have anyone good here? Yamamoto, 3.88, but he's going to be a free agent next year. Pulock, no. So no one interesting here. LA, we would have to take some. So they got Savoie here. We would have to get some money back. That's for sure. Turcotte is making 9.1. Holy smokes! Byfield, Savoie. So they have a lot, and Aturatu as well. So they have a lot of players here. Elias Anderson, we can try and trade for 84. Kaliev. Kaliev is definitely a sniper, I think, right? 84. Yeah, sniper, third liner. Yeah, we could try and do this. No, they wouldn't have enough money to take on Lundell. Is there anybody that they would want to... They're trying to give away that makes a decent amount of money? Walker here, 2.6. Yeah, they would still be over the salary cap limit. So, okay, Kaliev potentially, but we'll keep it moving. We'll go to Minnesota now here. Jeremy Waugh, Fiala, Boldy. Boldy simulates pretty decent too. He seems to be... Is he a sniper or a power forward? Or two-way forward, actually. No, 1 year. No, thank you. I don't think he is going to be a good player. Nashville. Zibanejad, Tolvanen, 87. Wow. Fabro. Medium elite, 25. 28 points. Is he a two-way forward? So we can play him with Sisson, Zarvitson. He's worth a lot more though. If I do this with maybe a pick or something, who else do they want? They want some established players, it seems like. And then maybe a pick. Second next year. Oh crap. Alright guys, I'm trying to trade this starter here. Medium starter 66. He can turn out to be someone good, but we're going to be playing probably Caden Primo in the AHL and sign another good backup over there. And then this Slychuk as well. He's picked in the 5th round for a 3rd round. So if someone we picked up in the 5th and a 4th for a 3rd, I think this is a decent trade. I actually don't want to give him away. So 4th then. Couple 4ths. 1 4th for this year and then another one for next year. See if that would go through. Trade rejected. Okay, let's just try 4th for next year. Trade accepted. Okay, perfect. So we have a couple more contract spots here. Who else do we have signed to a contract that just isn't good enough? So anybody that has... So Tulipov, Laguerrier. So Laguerrier we're going to have to try and trade. Who else? None of these guys really. Some of these guys are getting up there in age. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, let's just try and trade some of these 3 guys here. Let's see if any of these teams have contract spots. So we can try and trade for their 3rd next year. 3rd and a 4th next year. See if that would go through. Probably not, but let's just give it a shot here. Okay, just the 3rd then. Leskinen, we don't need. Legary, how good is he? Only 67. Yeah, Leskinen is decent. Dallin is decent too, but he's a low top 6. I don't think he's gonna. And how old is he? 25. I don't think he's gonna turn out to be anyone too good. They don't want to give up a 3rd. Let's move on to the next team then. They want to give up their 3rd. Let's see. Some team is gonna say yes. Or no way. Are we gonna have to just ask for a 4th then? 4th next year again? Yeah, let's just do a 4th next year. Sorry about that, guys. It's taking a little bit longer than anticipated. We're just trying to shed some contract space here. Okay, so they don't want to give them. They don't even want to give us a 4th. Anyone interested in any of these players? Doesn't look like it, eh? Alright. Fourth. Come on, Winnipeg. Okay, so let's just try a 5th then. You know, these guys are not worth anything if they can't even get a 5th round pick. Are you kidding me? A 6th next year? Okay, we still have about 11 more draft or 11 more contracts. So what I was thinking is we can either try and sign for Oscar Klefbom, who was an 84 overall D-man, but he's gonna cost us more than what Esa Lindell is making. Esa Lindell makes 5.8. This guy would probably cost us about and there's another team interested, so at least 6.5. So I don't think that would be smart to do. We should definitely try and go for one main D-man. I think the main D-man we should go for is Matt Dumba. 85, top 4, two-way defenseman. He gets about 40 points. Klefbom wouldn't even get 35 points. And he's been playing with McDavid. So I don't think he is a good player for us. We can try and go for another unsung player here in that he's not getting a lot of recognition. In Damon Severson, we can try and trade for him. 39 points, but Dumba is 1 overall better. Severson does want a little bit less money. Arizona's interested. I think I do like Dumba a little bit better, even if we have to overpay a little bit. I think they're about the same age. Mahura. Did he play in the NHL this year? No, San Diego. Okay. Graves, Merrill, Boomister. So we don't really have too many players here that too many options at least in free agency. So I'm gonna definitely try and put all my eggs in not in one basket, but offered Matt Dumba 6.7. It's a lot of money for, or 6.650 for 5 years. Or is Chicago gonna get? How much money does Chicago have? Sorry about that, guys. They may have a lot of money and they may try and steal him from us, which would be a pain in the ass. And then if we also lose Severson, then we're completely screwed, you know. So Chicago has a lot of money available. So, and I think Vegas also might have a lot of money for them as well. So I have a little bit less, but about 13 million. We have 18. So because we have 18 million, I think it's not going to be an issue signing this D-man Matthew Dumba here. Offer him a contract. 6.7 I think is fair for 5 years. Hopefully Chicago doesn't match it. let's give it a shot here. So we've offered 500K more. So they should hopefully accept. Severson, like I said, is the other option. But I'm not ready to go there just yet. Now, if we have a look at the contracts and see who is going to be playing in the NHL, we can actually find who else we can try and bring up here. So first line, let's go to forwards first. First line is going to be Caulfield, Smith, Drouin, Suzuki, Dano, Gallagher, Kotkaniemi, Toffoli, Wright, Lehkonen, Paling, Svechnikov, and then Holloway and Kuffner. So I would potentially like to try and potentially sign a couple decent players here. Maybe to a couple 1 or 2 year deals. We might have to trade Tyler Toffoli as well. If he's not going to help us out here. So Sean Monahan is available, 86. I'm pretty sure he scores a lot of goals, doesn't he? Oh no, his production has gone down a lot actually, so not really someone I want to try and get. Troy Terry. We can try and shoot for Troy Terry. 65 points, or 55 points, sorry, but 26 goals. Is he more of a sniper? He's an RFA, crap, and he's been tender qualified. Pacioretty, no thank you. Mulligan, Lindbaum, Virtanen. Virtanen an RFA, he is an RFA too. Jonathan Toews, Hornqvist, Engvall, Stahl, Comfer. So this is not the best free agency, that's for sure. We can try and sign a big name here, like Patrick Kane for a year. Something like that, or Bo Horvat for a year. Gino Malkin as well. Gino's still tearing it up. Kane as well is still tearing it up as well. I think Kane with... Oh, Kane is a sniper, but... I don't know. I think Kane with Cole Caulfield might be insane. Okay, JT Miller. Is he still playing with the Canucks? Yeah. I think those stats might be inflated here. How good did Andreas Johnson do? He did pretty well with New Jersey, but I think the player that I'm going to try and target is going to be Patty Kane. Proven playoff performer. So I'm going to give him 11.2 for just 1 year. Or actually, let's give him 10.7 for 1 year. Let's try that. And then let me see if anybody else, as far as UFAs with good potential, is available here. Not just for forwards, but for every position. So this Lusternen guy, why not offer him a contract as well, 1 year, 2-way. This guy as well. Leschyshyn. Tage Thompson, he wants 1.6 though, so no thank you. Adrian Kempe is ready to go here. McLeod we can try to offer him a contract. Michael McLeod for 1 year. Is this Alex Ovechkin? No way, right? Andrei Ovechkin. That's the player we had, I'm pretty sure. We traded. Let's offer him a contract here. Low top 6. 60 overall. Schnarr. Do we have any other players that are willing to grow here? Any top 4 D-men? Mahura, Nasson, Stanley, defensive defenseman, low. Why don't we try Nasson? Is he 25? I mean, he's an RFA, right? Is that what it says? No, he's a UFA. Should we try Nasson or Kopi Bianco? Or Coughlin? Let's try Nasson. Why not? 1 million for 1 year. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass here. I think that's pretty much it, guys. So let's just simulate a day. See if Patty Kane and Dumba accept. Hopefully they do, guys. Extremely nervous here. Okay, so we have the coach, or NHL assistant coach. AHL assistant coach. We have the head coach here. AHL assistant coach. Perfect. What about the big boy? I don't like the size of the market you play in, but I'm willing to live with it and accept it. We have probably one of the biggest markets in the NHL here. So anyways, Ovechkin has decided to sign with us. NHL assistant coach, so he has decided to go with someone else. So we're definitely going to have to sign. Michael McLeod has accepted, okay. Lucinan has accepted. Lishnan, Nassen, perfect. Coaching staff, we're definitely going to need to sign a coach, right? Hire coach, yeah, we're definitely going to need to hire a coach here. Assistant coach. Sorry guys, associate coach here, so. Veterans, generalist. I think we're going to have to go with a generalist here because our coach is a generalist. So I think if we just put two journalists, I think they may get along with each other. So the associate coach, like I said, is going to be a generalist. We've sent him a contract. Hopefully he accepts in the near future. Patty Kane has accepted. He's going to be coming to the Montreal Canadiens for 1 year. Matthew Dumba as well. So we have our two players that we needed on our team here. How much money do we have? We're pretty much right at the cap here. Nudavara, how good is this guy? If he's only like 82, yeah, no, thank you. And a fourth for a second and a third. I'm going to have to reject that real quick. But yeah, we have now Patty Kane with us. That is crazy. We only have about 2.49, sorry, in cap space. But let's just have a quick look at our forward line. So Kane, Caulfield, Smith, Dren, Suzuki, Dano, or Kokaniemi. Dano, yes. Oh, sorry. Let me just try this again. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's fully still an 83 at 4.1, so that's not bad. Wright, Lehkonen, and Paling. So I think we have much better team now. In the system, we have McLeod, Chartier, Holloway. We're probably going to have a little bit more depth now. We have Dumba, Gossesbeer, Chernak, Lindell, Brooke, Romanov, Fairbrother, Sioden, Sylvester, Lambo's in the ranks here. So kind of like our team, to be honest, guys. And the system Primo. I think we're pretty much done here. And we should just wait for the growth. Unless we want to sign maybe another third fourth liner here with us at a decent price for just 1 year. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Let me just have a quick look. Adam Ernie, 80. No, I think all these guys are a little bit too expensive. Let me try and go for forwards affordable instead of all. Taro Hiroshi, 82 at 2.3. He wants about, yeah. Barbashev, we can try and get. Nyquist. How good is Barbashev is Perlini. I would like to potentially get a two-way forward. So maybe Zach Sanford. Power forward. That's what I meant. Power forward. So let's try and get him. We'll give him 1 year at 1.9. Actually, no one wants him. So 1.825. So yeah, I think if we do get a power forward combination aligned with the fan base of your team is top notch, and that was a driving force of me accepting the contract. So we do have our NHL associate coach now. Now, like I said, if we can sign Sanford, which we have, we can try and get a sniper, playmaker, power forward combination potentially in the bottom 6 that can help us out. So I think we're good now. Let me just have a quick look at the contracts, make sure that I'm not forgetting anyone. Caulfield's going to want a contract, I think, hey? Okay, hold on here. Am I not able to try and offer some contracts? So I'm able to offer a contract extension to Brooke. He's going to want 5.175. Holy smokes. He must get good soon. But yeah, Caulfield is not going to be able to have an offer sent to him. So for now, I'm just going to wait for the growth of our players. Hopefully, we see some good growth. I think we have our team pretty much set up here. And I may as well just simulate to next season, guys. So if any good trade offers come up or anything like that, I will let you know. Toffoli, we can trade him back to Vancouver. But I think I want to keep him for now. And then if he doesn't belong on our team, we will trade him back to Vancouver. But like I said, Dano in a second and Zabora for 2 seconds. No, thank you. But yeah, like I said, guys, if I see anything good, I will stop it. If not, we will see you at the start of the trade, at the start of the next season. Sorry, and hopefully we get some growth here. So all right, guys. Just one more thing that I forgot to do that I just did now off screen was sign an AHL backup that's gonna be backing up Primo. This guy, I believe, was 76 or 78, only 22 years old, and he's a French starter. So I decided to give him a contract. He did want 3 years as is his first contract, but he decided to sign it. So like I said, if nothing else comes up here, guys, I will show you guys how our team is looking at the start of the season. So just give me a second. All right, guys, have a look at the team we have now. Nick Suzuki didn't grow, unfortunately. He's listed as a second line forward. He has Perry Kotkaniemi as well, only 85 overall. But we've joined both of these playmakers with Patty Kane, one of the best snipers in the league, and he is listed as a first line forward still. So I'm hoping both of these guys can help Patty Kane stay up, you know what I mean? Stay up in overall. In the second line, we have Cole Caulfield, high top 6, Shane Wright. He's up to an 85 now, and Jonathan Durant. So Wright with 2 snipers, even though Jonathan Durant is pretty much a playmaker, he usually has more assists and goals. So that's how it's looking right now. We have Zach Sanford, Dano, and Gallagher. They also get a +3. Now we have 2 players that we don't really need right now in Tyler Toffoli, who makes 4.145, and Riley Smith, who is worth a lot of money. He is 87 overall. I'm wondering if we can try and potentially get trade him for a good D-man or a good power forward that can play in the top 6 potentially, or top 9. You guys let me know what you think, and then maybe I can do it in the next episode. Goss's beer we have here with Dumbo, they get +3. Chernak and Lindell, they also get a +3 here as well. I just wanted to see if we do trade for a better player, if you know what I mean. If Lindell and Chernak on the third pairing was gonna do anything. Lambos is up to a 82. He's playing with Josh Brook. And then in net, we have a pretty pleasant surprise. We have Spencer Knight at an 87 overall, elite goalie, with Carey Price as a starting goalie. Scratch, we have Lehkonen and Romanov. Romanov is up to an 81, so we'll see what we do with him. You guys let me know, though. Let me know what you think about Riley Smith, potentially trading him. In the AHL, we have Holloway. That can come up. Even Michael McLeod as well. Both of these players are pretty much fourth line forwards. So if we do trade Toffoli and Toffoli and Riley Smith, we can bring both of these guys up, and then we have a pretty good depth here in the AHL. We have Zaboro at 80 overall as well. Fairbrother. Sioden stayed down at a 79, but he's already He's only 19 years old. Goalie went up to a 75. Just want to have a quick look at our goalies. Primo still on 82. And then scratch, we have... I don't think we have anybody that's going to be coming up in anytime soon here. So that's pretty much what's going to be happening in the next episode, guys. If I do go here and show you guys the trade values, you will see why I'm trying to trade Riley Smith right away. He's pretty much just a little bit less than a good medium elite player here. So I think it's time for us to trade him. You guys can see the other players. Obviously, Patty Kane, Caulfield, and Wright are the top 3 players. Lambos is pretty much up there as well. Sylvester, only 18 years old. He's going to be playing in the AHL this year, but will definitely be coming up next year. But yeah, we're probably going to be trading Riley Smith somewhere, potentially for a power forward or something like that. Let's see who are the skaters teams are trying to get rid of really quickly, and then you guys can obviously suggest any player that you guys think would be a good fit on our team here. Potentially either a good D-man, good young D-man, or potentially a good power forward. So I'm just showing you quickly the players that teams are willing to give away right now. Klimberg, we see Tyler Bertuzzi. He makes 9.75 though. I would rather not do that. That's pretty much all the other players. Ideally, I would like to get a young, up-and-coming player, maybe on an entry-level contract as well, so we can save some money over there, right? Ryan Murray's turned out to be a pretty good D-man. 86, 4.85. All right, let's keep it moving here. Lassie Thompson, good D-man as well. Then Neil Chayka. Obviously, I do like, what's his name? Riley Smith with us. He did play very, very good, but I just don't think we have a spot for him on the team right now. So I think the best thing is for us to part ways with him. I don't think he's gonna be as good. His trade value is gonna be worth as much in the future. So I think it's definitely time to trade him right now. Tommy Wilson is a grinder. And that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys think of someone we can trade, you guys can see Riley Smith's value. We're also going to have a quick look at Toffoli. I think Toffoli's a right winger, right? Yeah. Obviously, his trade value is not up there too much, but I do remember that Vancouver wanted to trade for him and wanted to give us a second rounder, so we can definitely do that as well. So these two are the players we want to trade. We can always include Esa Lindell for younger, better D-men, two-way forward D-men. Not two-way forward, two-way D-men, sorry, as well. And then we can try and save up some money right there. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of how our team is looking. I will show you guys once again the lines before I end it here. And leave some suggestions for sure, guys. If I don't think I've ever needed more comments than in this video here. So our lines are looking good. We're getting +3 in 2 of the lines, +1 in the first line. Let me know if you think we should move right on the first line and then put Kotkaniemi on the second, or if you think we should just keep it like that. The young veterans here with Patty Kane, and then right with the absolute beast of Caulfield here. He's an elite playmaker. Because, yeah, like if I do this, the first line goes to shit a little bit, only +1. So I think the best thing to do is just keep it like this for now and have Caulfield just tear it up on the second line. Obviously, our power play would be an absolute wagon with Caulfield and Patty Kane. But yeah, you guys let me know. This is what the lines are looking like. Keep in mind also that what's his name? Alexander Romanov is not playing as of right now, so we definitely have some options of players that we can trade and we can bring up. We have a lot of depth, like I said, so you guys let me know what you think. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Leave a video a like, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.